Can I get a moment of your time? All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, plus your favorite tunes, Straight Out the Trunk. They got what you want now. They got what you want now. Get your body go to sleep when you're brushing your teeth. When you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. Straight out the trunk, 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 straight out the trunk.
What they do, what they do, what they do. It's your boy Bankhead the Name with Straight Out the Trunk Radio. We here with another episode on this lovely, lovely day. You feel me? Next to me is Compton's own. Oh, we already got callers. This is dope. I love it. I love it. It's going to be lit. You feel me? We got Compton's own. You feel me? We have EpicMustDie in the motherfucking house. You feel me? He got a new project out right now called Gamble featuring KB Devon, Drum, Westside Boogie production on it, Desi G, Walt Mensa, and more. Is there more?
Yeah, there's more.
And there's more. And there's more. And there's more. Recently, EpicMustDie, Easy Peasy was featured in White Man's Can't Jump Hulu. You feel me?
Shout out Calmatic, directed
Shout
by
out Calmatic, you dig? He has another project called Four Suits that's out right now as well. Make sure y'all go stream that as well.
This is a fact.
Hey, I'm just saying, these are facts, you feel me?
Factoids.
Hey, he is the first rapper to touch Desi G's corner store, and he set the motherfucking bar. Make sure you go check that freestyle out right now. You feel me? Corner store, EpicMustDie.
This is another fact.
Hey.
Who had the best corner store?
Hey, you started off. You feel me? You set that bar. You set that standard. You feel me? So you just I'm letting it know. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Hey, EpicMustDie.com. Make sure y'all go to the website right now. You feel me? Hey, a lot of artists don't have their own fucking website, and I'm like,
man.
yo, you going straight to the consumer right there. You
Right
feel me?
there.
You can get the music and you can get the merchandise.
You click it, the link is gonna be right there. The album right there in your face. The shirt is right there in your face, man. We make it accessible.
You feel me?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? EpicMustDie in the motherfucking house, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. How you doing, G?
I'm doing good, bro.
Gamble's out right now. How is the people receiving this project, and how they giving you praise for it?
Personally, I think it's being received well, but I think it's like a maybe my expectations just be kind of high, but I think it's like a slow reception on it. Like, but every person who really take the time out to go listen to it, they always come back like, damn, like you doing that. You feel me? So I appreciate. I've been getting them but love from people who took the time out to listen to it. So it's cool.
Hey, when I first heard it, I'm like, I don't hear nothing else like this.
Hey, man, that's definitely what I was trying to do, bro.
Nobody in the city's rapping like this. You feel me? It's you said earlier, timeless music. I can see it. Put that in the timeless category.
Yes.
You feel me? Each song has its own personality and own charisma about it. You feel me? And this whole project, it shows your growth in as an artist.
Yeah, variety. I tried to be versatile, yet like still in the same building. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like you walked in a building, but it was a lot of rooms with a lot of different paint. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You got production with Desi G, Walt Mensa, and who else?
Walt Mensa. We got Andog on there. We got Kiel, Dart, Sean Masukawa.
And these are all personal relationships with these producers.
Yeah, these are all personal relationships that I just built over time. And I think that lends into the music being timeless, to be honest, because they're not just sending me beats. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all have an actual personal relationship where y'all can actually hang out and just not even talk about music. Y'all can talk about life shit.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with them. Yeah. Andog, like Desi, that's my day one. Andog, that's one of my day ones. So it's like, Walt Mensa, I met him along the way. Like, I met him recently, maybe a year ago. And I just was like, this dude is super talented. I need to work with him. Like, and it was accessible, like, for me, because he he rocked with my music too. So I just had to make that happen. I'm still a fan, you feel me? I heard him, I'm like, oh, he crazy, and then I realized like, oh, he follow me, like that type of situation, you know?
Oh yeah, and he flavors towards each artist they own flavor. Like his music with each artist he produces for is for that artist.
Yeah, that
you feel
bro,
me?
that shit is insane to me how
like,
they do that.
All his projects he put out this year is like they all have their own.
You're not gonna hear that.
You're not gonna hear that crossover until another person's album.
Exactly,
you feel me?
exactly.
So I love that. Our Epic Must Die, Compton, California. Can you talk about being born and raised in Compton, California? Can you talk about your upbringing? What was your first hustle?
Oh, since you said born and raised, I want to talk about this real quick. People, I always say this: if you like 35 and under, you wasn't born in Compton. And Martin Luther King Hospital, it don't count. So you wasn't born in Compton. Everybody was born in a surrounding hospital or something, and they live in Compton. Like I lived in Compton when I was born. My mama had to drive from Compton, to Long Beach Memorial.
Okay.
That was close one. I was born in Long Beach Memorial. And yeah, I was raised in Compton. Growing up in Compton, though, it was really just all I knew, though. Like I didn't realize nothing was weird or different or dangerous until like I started traveling. So that's why I try to tell a lot of people from my city and just LA in general, try to travel. Like it'll tell you a lot about where you from, which is ironic,
Yes, Strap Trunk is about the hustle. You feel me? Rain, sleep, snow. We gotta get that dough. So growing up, what was that first hustle Epic Must Die did? From cutting grass, selling bottles, selling CDs, gummy bears.
Hustle,
what was that first hustle?
As a kid. Dang, I think I was just having fun. I don't even think I was on the hustle shit yet when I was a kid.
Okay.
Really. I remember a lot
That's
of
good though. That's
outside.
good. That's good.
Yeah, I just remember a lot of playing outside, like on the block. Like when I was a kid, it was still like that. Like kids on the block all day and like
coming home after the street lights come on.
Exactly. Like it was like that. But I never used to venture around the corner. See, that was probably the difference about my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? When I would travel, I'm like, oh, y'all be going up the block and shit on your bikes and shit. Like, oh yeah,
you just stayed in your.
Oh yeah, I'm not even going around the block because it's different over there, and then it's a different program on each block. Like, you know what I mean? My block was my block, so
All right. Growing up, who had a better playlist? Your mom or your pops?
My mom.
What was your mom listening to?
My mom was listening to Busta Rhymes, Outkast, Lauryn Hill. Those are the album covers I always remember seeing out.
When did you get first introduced to hip hop, and when did you like start writing?
I think it was always around me growing up. But like when I started to get interested in it and start writing for myself was around maybe like Chicken and Beer, Ludacris era, around that time. I don't know what year that was.
I was gonna ask you that.
Maybe it was 06.
No, I was doing some research, and I was gonna see what does 50 Cent, Ludacris, and Lupe Fiasco mean to Epic Must Die.
They all inspired the hell out of me. Like I could legit rap maybe not all of their songs, but I can go to a 20 songs word for word for each of those artists. Luda just showed me like, damn, I feel like he was popular at a time where everybody kind of was on the same thing, and he just stood out in a way where he was actually in the pocket with them, but he was different, which is what I be trying to do amongst this whole LA like scene. Is like everybody, it's almost like if you don't sound like so and so, it ain't even gonna carry over into a seriousness like for other people. If you sound too different, it's like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Even if it's good, like I can make those though. Like I could do, I could show you a hard drive where I can give y'all that, but like that's not me, so it's not. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
It's
I
not
know.
appeasing. And Luda was that. Like he somehow found that pocket of like, you know what I'm saying? Where
his wordplay and his punchlines was crazy.
Crazy, yeah. Like I can really rap, and I'll really make this club record like
exactly.
too, though, and I could really like morph it where like. You know what I'm saying? A real rapper would be in the club like, he's getting off, nigga. Like, and the other nigga like, I don't care, this shit slapping.
This
like,
is
that's what I was trying to do on Easy Peasy. I feel like I did it on Easy Peasy, but not as much as I want to. Like, but like, yeah, I feel like I did that. Like, I got my shit off, and like I fed the people what they wanted to. But yeah, it's a balance. And 50, man, he had me wanting to get shot when I heard Mini Man as a kid. I'm like, damn, I want to get popped. Like, it was that crazy. He's that influential.
Nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy right there.
I'm telling you. I'm like, damn. I was a little nigga like,
shot
fuck,
just like you, nigga.
Oh my God, like,
I want to take 9.5.
No, I didn't want to take 9. I didn't want to take 9. I just was like, damn, like, you know, just want something like that. Not for real, but yeah.
All right, well, I'm about words is power and EpicMustDie. Where does that name come from?
Shit, I actually was going by Epic. My first name was Badass MW. MW was my initials. And that was I had a MySpace page and everything. Badass MW.
That's where MySpace Music Days came in.
Yeah, that was
okay.
I had a MySpace Music, yeah, all that, and then I actually met Badass. Rest in peace. You know, I don't want anybody get the wrong idea. Yeah, I met him, and then they like, yeah, his name Badass too. He like, you gotta battle me for that name. I'm like, well, I'll rap right now. We actually like went back and forth, little freestyle shit on some fun shit. But then I changed my name to Epic, and I dropped the EP. I think maybe a couple songs, and it got picked up by a couple blogs. And at the time, this when Instagram and Twitter just started.
And this is when the blog era was like popping.
Yeah, it was popping.
Like, this is when it was serious. Like if you get a blog post, you in.
That was the thing, yeah, for real. So fucking I had to make my Instagram and my Twitter. This is before they posted me. I don't know why I went out of order, but I chose EpicMustDie as my Instagram, Twitter. So it really was just my screen name on Romeo Must Die, John Tucker Must Die shit, #1 headband shit, like me, you know, high and holy, you gotta get me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all gotta attack this, you know what I mean? And then yeah, when they started posting me, they went with that though. Like, I don't know, I guess, you know what I'm saying? My screen name was that. They thought it was the artist name, and it stuck. And then I was just like, oh yeah, I'll fuck with this. Like, I just ran with it.
They basically, the people gave you the name. You gave it to yourself, but
I gave it. Yeah, that was my screen name.
They labeled you that in a way.
Yeah, I guess they and then they're like, yeah, it's unique. It's mysterious. They want to know what's behind it. And then to me, I was telling the homie Chuck Dizzle, I'm like, bro, it's one of those things. If you get past my name and get into the music, then you're like part of a club. Like, it's like you can weed out the people who don't really pay attention just off the name. Like, oh yeah, I don't even want to listen. I'm like, oh, you simple minded, like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna call your fans the little EMDs?
Nah, I don't. People that be having names for their fans, that shit crazy.
I'm like,
maybe family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
The family, you know what I'm saying?
No, I fucks with it. Let's get into that White Man Can't Jump, that premiere. You being on the big screen, your music being on the big screen on Hulu. Shout out Calmatic for that plug.
Shout out Calmatic,
because that was a great movie. That was a great remix. You feel me? He rebounded from House Party. You feel me? He did a good rebound from House Party. I keep it 100.
It's his first film, man.
I feel you. Like I said, he rebounded. He improved. You feel me? He improved. Can you talk about that experience, like going on the red carpet, seeing your name on the credits, hearing your music in the fucking movie?
Man, it was dope. Like,
because I know you watched White Man Can't Jump, the original.
Yeah, I did. I think it's kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm kind of weird sometimes because I don't really be in the moment. As soon as something happened for me, I start thinking about my next move type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I vividly remember being at the premiere thinking of like what I was about to like rap on at the studio that night type shit. Like, I enjoyed it and definitely watched the film, and my mind is so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this can't just be it. Okay, yeah, I did that. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that'll be like, yeah, gloating in it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I just start thinking like, I gotta do this again. That's what it was.
I gotta do this again.
How
can I do this? I feel you.
Yeah, how can I do this again? I gotta keep putting out records for this to happen again. Like, this is possible. Okay, like let's do it again. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts. I've been this past year, I read a book called The Power of Now, and it's about just living in the moment and giving yourself credit for where you at right now. You feel me? And don't worry about the yesterdays or don't even think about the tomorrows.
I'm getting better at it.
You know, because that sometimes I'll be at events having anxiety, thinking about 2 weeks from now. You feel me? Like, I'm about to do this from like 2 weeks from now, and I'll miss so many opportunities, or not even like be my full self in an environment where I can
that right there is real. Yeah.
Create this. You feel me? be in a shell. You
Yeah.
me? Close
You in your
yourself
head.
up.
You in your head.
Too much. And that Power Now book is just talking about just focus on now. You feel me? Like to the point of taking like 5 deep breaths and let's start naming shit that you see around you. You feel me? And say it in your head or say it out like in this little whispery type shit. You feel me? Like or
No,
what you smelling, what you feel, what
Slow
you see.
shit down. Slow your day down. You know
Exactly. You feel me? So just be in the moment of now. So hey, we gonna work on that together.
I'm working on it, bro. I'm telling you.
You gonna work on it. Before we get into gamble, you feel me? Can we talk about four suits?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You got a gambling problem? You're better or something? Because suits and you feel me the cards and you got gambling. You feel me? You got the dice.
I feel like it's a dope thing to cater to the complex of the concept of what I'm talking about around that. Like, it's a lot of things you could build it around, but I feel like it's a duality thing. Like, when you gamble in real life, like, you know, it's kind of like a sin, but when you winning, it's a rush. You know what I'm saying? It's like a good and bad. It's positivity that comes from gambling, negativity that comes from gambling. Depending on how, like on Threat, when I said I'm a villain or a hero, it depends on the angle. Like, you know, so it depends on like where you coming from with gamble. You could look at it negatively, or you could look at it like me taking a risk, like forward in life, like, and it's all a gamble, you know. And just me doing the album in general, the way I wanted to do it was a gamble, like in the midst of like the environment sonically that we in right now in the West Coast. Like, you know, I kind of cater to the sound a little bit, but I definitely do me, man.
But you can create your own sound too. You don't have to like fuck what they say. You feel
yeah,
me?
this is fact. but I don't want it to come off as like I don't like the sound of what's right now. Like, I'm a fan. I just don't want to sound like niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. You don't want to you want to be in your own lane, your own box. You feel me?
I feel like I'm a little bit like a decade, a little bit too like I'm from like maybe like a K-Dot, Wale, Cole era. Like, that's the people I probably should have came in with. I feel like not right now. Like, for real, because if you look at the freshman cover right now,
it's bad.
Nobody can like it's not even.
That time of music is gonna come back around.
I think it's weird. I think it never left. It just got small as hell. Like, where the consumers are only other dope niggas and only people like you.
Okay.
So it's a lot of sheep. Like,
I get it.
Way more sheep than actual dope niggas. And it's like, I got a lot of my fans is dope niggas, you know, dope women. So it's like, but how can I get the sheep? That goes back to like Easy Peasy. What I was telling you, like, I kind of seen like, oh, I could draw them over here just off that. Like, I'll throw a bar in here and there, and like, you know, maybe my real, because I come from Ninth Wonder, MF Doom, like
people that
Alchemist. I come from putting in Alchemist instrumentals in 9th grade and freestyling and shit. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Wayne fan, yeah, and I fuck with all the dopest niggas, but I'm a rappy nigga, you know what I'm saying? I just know how to make a good song, and I wanted to show that too. Like, hey, if this is what people want, a easy listening thing, I could do that. But I'm gonna still do me on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, on your intro, you talked about meeting, going to jail on the way to South by Southwest on a fucking train. They got a half ounce of weed on you. You went to jail. You got bailed out to the homie, and you made your show at South by Southwest. And when you was on the stage, Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose was there. And after the show, Wiz like, yo, I want to meet you. I want to fuck with you. You feel me? I want you to be part of Taylor Gang. That, you feel me? Y'all exchange numbers and shit like that. And around that time, that's when, was he popping? Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is around We Them Boys.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Black and Yellow. All right. Yep. All right. So around that time, do you feel like if you was signed with Taylor Gang, you would have been where a different place right now?
Yeah, probably. But would I have been
like, I'm talking about to the point of like the era of the Kendricks and shit like that, because at that time
I don't know. I think that's why I didn't, you know, like dive into it all the way, like, and like really chase it, because like I just felt like what I took it as was like okay. What I really learned from that, because the song that pulled him to me and he's like repeating lyrics about, so I made sure I set the title in the intro so you can go back and listen to it. It's like, it's called Hand in Your Brain, and I never would have ever thought that like that type of artist that makes his type of music would be a fan of that type of record. So ultimately, like looking back, that's what it showed me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you never know. I just need to do me, because that's one of them songs where I just did me and didn't give a fuck and made what I wanted to make, kind of like what I tried to do on this album. And it's like, you never know what'll come from that. And I was a Wiz Khalifa fan, so but I never would think like, yeah, he'll hear this and be like,
I get it.
And he like, what, that song right there? I'm like, damn, that day showed me like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really I had other occurrences before I met Wiz, like around like dope artists that confirmed me being dope. But it's just like, yeah, that shit showed me a different, like, you know, I can garner attention that just from my work. Like, just gotta keep doing your shit.
I honestly think you did. It was a great of not signing.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm at the point, I'm like, nobody.
I don't want to sign to an artist.
Nobody from Taylor Gang blew up from.
Hey, there's an artist. There's an artist he signed right after that. Like
I know he had Chevy Woods. I know he had some other artists. He had a homegirl named Raven.
He had two. I know Raven Felix too.
Raven Felix.
She fuck. It was a dude with two half colored, like dual colored dreads or something. He had signed him. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I just wouldn't want to sign to an artist for real. Like that's one of the things. I was in a space where I was like, yo, can we do a song?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's where I was at. But then a couple of occasions, I ran into him somewhere else outside of LA, and then like he completely like didn't remember like the situation and shit. And from there, I was just like over it. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
But not in like I don't hold hate in my heart, but I just move forward.
It's just a lesson of like how people move, and you see how
and I also know that I'm gonna see people again. So it's just like
we are in LA.
Everybody I ran into, or just like in rooms, I'd be in rooms with people that I'd be like, hey, yeah, you remember it? And they'd be like, God damn, like that's crazy. Like even on the red carpet, they had me next to Ty Dolla $ign when we was walking to take the pictures. When they take the pictures, they stop you and hold the name and shit.
Yep.
And Ty Dolla $ign was right next to me, and who else? Casey, I think Casey Lynch from Bricks and Woods.
Damn.
And so I'm chopping it up with them, whatever. And then Ty like, man, you look familiar. And I'm telling him like, bro, I done picked weed up from you. Like, and they're like, you feel me? I was a young nigga moving around, me and Buddy and shit, pulling up to his studio like around like right a little bit after 2. They was definitely like on, but they wasn't like, you know,
who they are now. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, it's just like I just keep my head down and move forward, bro. I think consistency is my thing that I'm just working on personally. You know, I noticed that when things like that happen for me, like the Wiz Khalifa situation, it was after a period of me consistently just dropping music and just doing dope shit. Like, you feel me? I feel like everything I do is gonna be dope, so I just gotta do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love it. How did you hide the weed smell from your granny?
From my grandma, I didn't hide it.
You didn't hide it?
Nah, I don't even think I was smart enough at that level. I felt like, I haven't smoked for 30 minutes and I walked around. I don't smell, like, you know. I'm like 15.
Because we all try to hide from our parents, our grandparents, like try to do the spray or try to air out our shirt.
Oh no, hey,
minutes.
it was this orange spray though. It was this orange spray from it's from 99 cent store, bro. It's called like Citrus Fresh or something, bro. It's unreal. Ozium, it's like damn near up there with Ozium. But it's from the 99. Just got oranges on the fucking can. You spray that shit 2 times, like it's
a wrap.
Oh yeah, it's clearing out the room.
I love it. I'm gonna check that out. All right, you feel me? Gamble.
Yeah.
The new project out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the creation of this. How long did it take?
There's songs on there that's 2.5 years old, so
that's crazy.
It take a little minute. You know, I dropped the EP in the middle of making it. A lot of the songs on that 4 Suits EP were supposed to be on the album. Realistically, it was in my hard drive in the file under Gamble, and I was like, man, I need to give people something right now. So I created those 4 tracks to just come out, which Easy Peasy was on there. But yeah. I feel like it's just I could drop an album right now. Like, you know, it's really about what songs you got. If you want to make a cohesive project, like that's the thing, like or concept, like, you know. But I could go pull out like 8, 9, 10 songs right now and just drop it and call it Malcolm or some shit. But I want to like really think about it and take time, like, you know. But I'm trying to drop something by December, to be honest.
Please do. Keep it going. Keep that consistency going. You feel me?
Exactly. I'm trying to challenge myself on the consistency, bro. For real.
I love it. This past couple of couple of weekends ago, you was at the Hat Club premiere.
Shout out my boy Millie.
Shout out Millie. Shout out Hat Club on Melrose. Make sure y'all go pull up and go get a hat. You feel me? Them fresh releases out right now. Can you talk about Hat Club, like your remembrance of Hat Club, and what was your first
the event or just the company in general?
The company in general and the event.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but I swear Hat Club, like maybe 5 years ago, they was one of the ones where you could send in like a membership and they send you 3 hats like in a box every month or something. I swear that's how they started. If I'm wrong, but I feel like that's where I first heard of them. But yeah, my boy Millie just tapped in with me and was like, yeah, we doing an event at Hat Club. He's like what is he? The community. Don't kill me, Millie. He's the community.
He creative director. He one of the directors.
Yeah. But he got like an official title up there, like a chair up there. But he hit me like, you want to do this? You down to do this? Yeah, I'm just dropped. That'll be dope. I'm like, hell yeah. And simple as that, bro. I put up. It was nothing but love. You know, the hat culture is crazy right now, man.
Oh, facts. Are you into the pins?
I'm not into the pins. I see the pins on people's hats, bro. I done seen like pins with chains connected and all type of shit, but I just like to keep it class. I'm one of them niggas, I buy the hat, the sticker coming right the fuck off that. I don't like nothing on my hat. I like to keep it like.
You like the patches on it too? You like patches?
Oh, I like patches on the side. Yeah, I got a hat with patches all over too. I got like that was my favorite hat for a minute. It was a MLB hat with just like all their logos all over it. I fuck with the patches.
I was asking I had to leave early for the event. When I was doing interviews, I asked a couple of people I interviewed what hat you would not wear. And this is no disrespect to any hoods anywhere, any cities, you feel me? What hat would you not wear?
What hat would I not wear? It's some ugly shits out there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What hat would I not wear? I don't like the Arizona Diamondbacks hat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
the black one with the D on it.
I just don't like their logo. I don't like the D. I don't like
Okay.
the A either. That shit whack. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get it. Nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Out of the project,
and no NFL hats.
What you mean? Like no Rams hats?
I'm not wearing any NFL hats. When I see niggas with NFL hats on, I feel like it's like the same as Black Air Force energy to me.
Nah,
yeah.
Black Air Force is totally different.
I feel like NFL hats is crazy.
NFL hats, I feel like they went to the fan store and to the stadium and get that shit.
That's a different type nigga though. Like if I just came in here with a Cardinals hat, like
a
Chargers hat, like bro, it's just nasty work, bro.
that ain't no fucking Black Air Force energy though.
only football hat I'm letting pass that look cool is the Raider hat, and I'm supposed to be arch enemy. You feel me? But that shit look hard. The Raider hat is dope.
That's hilarious.
That shit crazy, bro. Patriots hat?
Nah,
you can't swag that shit.
You can't.
Oh,
the only hats you can swag, I feel like, is the Cowboys and the Raiders. Those are the only two.
Yep. The star, you would get away with that. You're right.
Those are the only two hats you could. Oh, that's bad. But it ain't no Black Air Force.
NBA kind of ugly too, but not the Lakers.
That's the only one you can say. That's the only one. You can't wear Clippers. You can't you can't wear Knicks.
Not that new Clipper shit either.
No, you can't wear the Knicks.
The baby Clipper one when it was baby Laker and it looked just like our shit. That one was kind of cool because it looked like our shit. that LAC little box shit. That shit.
I love it. All right, you was on the new LA playlist.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So that's a big mark. That's new viewers, new listeners. Can you talk about just being on these playlists and just growing your brand?
Shit. To be honest, I got on that playlist through relationship too. I mean, it's all through the music initially, but yeah, that's just from building a relationship. My boy, he part of the team over there that create the playlist and work on the playlist. That's actually like the third time I've been on there. Whenever I drop new music, he always makes sure he support in the form of support. So that's love.
Artists need to know about that relationship building with certain people. So because that comes with marketing and branding and going out and promoting yourself.
You never know who you speaking to, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say that too, because like with him, I just met him on some regular shit. A lot of the people that I rock with, I know them before they know I'm an artist. They kind of figured that out. I mean, now that album out, I'm kind of doing a lot. People kind of know that already. But a lot of people I met and through my journey, they met me as Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? And they later, oh, nigga, what? You just made this song? Like, even the drum feature on my album, he didn't know I was an artist. He just see me like vibing so hard. Just like, what you talking about? I'm working on a song. Oh, you make songs? He already knew me for, you know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to me. Like I feel like it's thirsty. Like everywhere you go, your job, your 9 to 5, you telling niggas you an artist. It's like I don't know. I feel like it give thirsty vibes. Like let me discover you, bro.
Okay. So when you say you had 9 to 5, you wouldn't, and say 50 Cent came up, you wouldn't start rapping for him?
Nah. But I feel like I get a type of energy where my coworkers would be like, he's the hardest nigga.
I hear you.
50, you need to go. And I'm going to be like, I'm not doing that right now. Like, and 50 will probably be like, what the fuck? Like,
but
you get what I'm saying?
If your coworker said, hey, he the hardest nigga right
That's my
now.
energy. I'm not rapping to no nigga on the street. Not even off a pride level. I just feel like it don't work, bro. Like,
but what if you say spit for me though? Like,
if he's after they do that, I'll do my shit.
Okay,
I'll do my shit. But if it's 50, if it's 50, I feel like I'll start talking business too, though. I'm gonna talk exactly how you talk, cause I know my worth, bro. It's not gonna. I'm telling you that non-thirst. It'll work for the right nigga. Like some niggas will feel disrespected. Like, oh, you not thirsty? I'm 50 Cent. Like, then you got niggas that'll respect the fuck out of you. Like, oh damn, this nigga clearly moved different than the last 15 niggas ran up to me on the sidewalk ready to.
Have you experienced that before, where an artist felt like be thirsty, nigga, be thirsty, versus an artist like.
I see thirsty artists all the time, but I feel like it just give off I don't know, bro. My vibe. I like organic everything. I like my fans to be organic. I like my. Like, I don't want to force nothing. Like, that shit is, like, not it. You feel me? You might force yourself and wrap yourself on the sidewalk into a deal you do not want to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's real.
If you would have just wrapped in your one spot, let the shit come to you. Stop searching, start attracting. I said that in the intro, too. I really live by my shit, bro.
Hey, that's real. That's a real bar right there. That's a gym right there.
Real life bar, yeah.
That's a gym right there. I love that. The second LA Rap Report card came out and you was on it.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like, and you wasn't on the first one. Do you? And you got a C- on the second one. Do you feel like you deserve the C-? And are like, was you happy just to be on it?
I feel like the score was kind of valid. I mean, like the way he calculated it, like it's kind of valid. But I think I had a 70, and the 70 is a C.
Yeah, C-. It was.
Is it a C? But like in real life.
Yeah, in school, yeah. 70 is a
so
C.
I mean, hey, but how I feel about being on it, I just respect the kind of the recognition. That's all I respect. I respect that.
Facts.
Just being noticed is dope. Like, and then also it's his opinion, so it's just his grade on how he hears it. You know, a lot of people need to take that in, like. Well, artists that's on there and feel away. I'll be seeing a lot of shit. Like,
the comments be going up every time he
like,
drop
bro,
one.
it's his opinion. If you're seeking validation, you know, just go into your DMs, or I'm sure your fans are telling you. And that's the thing, like, you know, I feel like I got so many people telling me good things that even if he said F, I would not feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You know your worth.
Yeah, the notification on top of that would be like, bro, this changed my life, this song. So.
Yep. Niggas don't know about that. I hear that. Can you talk about how has fatherhood changed your impact your life from music to personal?
Man, it ain't about you, bro. That's all. Not that I ever really thought everything was about me, but like it's just a confirmation that it's bigger than you. Everything is bigger than you. And it kind of just showed, it made me think about like, it just made me think about evolution, bro. I just think about what can I leave here when I'm gone. Having a kid really made me think about that, like, you know. And then I watch people leave, you know. I watch people leave this earth and they don't really have much to show but photos, bro. Like, and I make music, so that's one step closer to like being able to leave deeper things no matter what. Like, you know, Lord forbid I leave here, something happen, never though. But like, bro, I have this that's playing that I can you'll always be able to, even past my son, you know what I'm saying? But then that come to a money and real estate aspect. That's really what I want to use my life for, is to help my son out and make it easier for him to make, you know, his life easy. If you get to a certain level where you can help people beyond your direct family, then Lord bless you, and you better do it, you know? If I got big enough to where I can help people outside my direct family, I'm gonna feel obligated damn near by a higher power. Like, damn, I wouldn't have all this if not to like help people.
No, I love that direction, because if you have the opportunity to do that shit. You
Exactly,
be
bro.
in service of other people.
Yes, you gonna feel like you should have did it when you old and like on your deathbed. Like, damn, bro, I still got 80 million saved up. Yeah, bro, you could have, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could have saved some families.
You could have saved some people's lives.
You
for
could have
real,
changed
bro.
a lot of people's lives, generational family. You feel me?
It's crazy. You never know. A lot go a long way. Just a little bit of opportunity, and you know, I want to be able to show my son too. You can just do whatever you put your mind to.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts. Oh, the song Questions. What in the past have you questioned God about?
Whoo, shit, man.
And like what? What was the answer he gave you?
On a like, let's see, like just about like, let's say when I lost my grandpa, I was young too. Maybe I was like 7. I just wonder like why, like I was wondering just on selection. Like I'm thinking like simpler in my head. Like, man, like, so why'd you pick him? Like in my head. But you know, older I got, I realized that like it's deeper than that. Like, you know, it's like, damn, I'm like, damn, my grandpa was 25 before. Like, damn. And these decisions lend into things like maybe where he was working, because he passed away from cancer. Like, you know, so that just like creep up on you. And I feel like everybody just got their time. You can't question it, I think. And I realized me questioning it, you spend so much time questioning it, you don't even get to mourn. You don't get to, you know what I'm saying? Even with the music, like, I don't question nothing. I've had opportunities that, like, I could speak about off camera, like, for situations that didn't go through for me, that was out of my control. Like, you know, somebody telling you, hey, when I come back, I got a silver car for you. And you like, okay. Like,
you wait for him to come back. He ain't got no
yeah, they don't
car.
come back. But I don't let shit, like, make me get down. I just keep moving forward. And a lot of people be like, damn, you nonchalant. You don't care about nothing. It's just like, bro, if I really cared about everything, I would be so, like, my anxiety would be.
You'll be in our head too much, like we was
way
talking about
too
earlier.
much,
Yep.
bro. Way too much. So I just take everything with, like, if it happened, it's a blessing. If it don't, you keep going, like, you know.
No, I love it. I love it. Your intro and your outro question on the project Gamble. I always fuck with intros and outros.
Me
I
too.
feel like those make the song, the album. You
Me
feel me?
too.
Like it's the introduction
That's
of
the
who
feet
you
and
are.
that's the head and the feet.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? So when I heard questions, like I had to ask him about that, because like we all have those questions. We question ourselves. We question God about why this, why that. And on intro, you just really just talked about who you are and your experiences in life in like in a very short limit of time. You feel me? And relatable to so many things. You
A
feel
small
me? So,
glimpse. It was
yeah.
just a small little glimpse.
No, I love it. I love it. Oh, and the overall message, what would you want the people to receive from Gamble?
Overall, I want people to understand that, like, you have to do, like, that's what I realized. Like, you spend a lot of time, you become like you know, a caveman in a sense, a hermit crab, like, and you just you become stagnant just off thinking too much. Like, you gotta roll the dice sometimes. Like, as simple as like I could put it. I wanted the word gamble to have like multiple connotations. When you listen to the album, it can relate in so many ways, but in simplest form, you gotta take chances, and yeah, bro, it'll pay off. That's on your own will, like, you know. Only you can say if it pays
besides
off.
the Gamble project, taking a gamble on that, what is something that you took a gamble on besides music?
Besides music?
Yeah.
That's a deep question. Honestly, I feel like I take gambles every day, bro.
As a black man leaving that house, hell yeah. Real shit.
For real.
Every time you step out
But
that
you said
house.
outside of music, so I'm just thinking like pursuing music is a gamble in general, like in this age though.
Do you feel like ever getting pressured of, like, I don't know if you have a 9-to-5 or a job or anything like that, but you feel me? Because a lot of artists feel pressured of, like, man, I just got to do this music, and you need funding for this music. You feel me? And they feel like the pressure, like, oh, I gotta go get a job. Do you ever feel like that pressure in a way?
I got a job. I don't feel pressure to have one or quit one.
The quit one.
Nah, I don't feel pressure, but I wouldn't hesitate to do it. I feel like I would do that if I can't. If it's like my life is so constant where I can't do it. It's kind of getting there where like you got to call off a lot and you got other shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll just let it happen gradually, like, you know.
Now I hear that. That's one of the gambles I took. You feel me? It's like I'd rather do what I'm doing 24/7 and suffer a little. You feel me? Suffer a little financially, but the financials I am is gonna put back into my business, so and it's gonna grow over time. You feel me? And also that time, because what we do, an event can happen at 2:00 in the afternoon. You at work. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And he's like, man,
Bro,
I can't.
If it get to a point where I'm missing shit I want to do, then you gotta you can't do that. Like where you like, damn, I want to do that thing tonight and make this connection and network, but I gotta go to work. Once that start happening, bro, that's when you need to like move on.
No,
but if they work with you, shit, don't let that go.
That's
bro.
true.
Like,
That's
I
true.
feel like
that's
I'm
true,
just
that's
a
true.
working nigga. I've been working since 17. Like I never was on bullshit. I hustle while I was working.
What was that first job?
Disneyland.
Real shit in Anaheim.
Yep. I was catching
Anaheim?
like
Yeah.
two. Yes, Anaheim. I was catching like 2 buses and a train, like 2 out from Compton. So yeah, that was my first job. I applied to. It's crazy because I applied to be a housekeeper in the hotel, at Disneyland Hotel, and somehow the email I got back for the interview was a cashier inside the.
In the park.
And that's when I knew, like, oh, these niggas is big boss hogs. They just do what they want. They said, bitch, you wanted a hotel job here? We're going to give you what you want. We're going to give you what we want you to do.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I'm a young nigga, like, oh, yeah, let me get the woo. I tell my family and them I work at Disneyland. They going to really be off me. Like, oh, yeah, like, you know, he work at Disneyland. And, you know,
You got the tickets.
I sold them quick. All of them passes.
Oh, word. Can you talk about the growth of the corner store one time before we move on? Because the corner store, Desi G, what he's doing, and you're part of it. You feel me? You part of the growth. You part of the recipe. You feel me? Can you talk about from what you see from where it began to where it's going now?
Upward, man. And I just think it's one of those things that showed me an example of what I was saying with consistency.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It just shows me all the time. When I come into the studio, he's either shooting an episode or just finishing one. And yeah, bro, it's proof that like if you find something that's dope and you continue to do it over and over, you're just gonna garner more attention. And,
yes.
Yeah, bro. You just can't stop. Even when it's moments where like, cause every video don't go crazy for him. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he's supposed to not do the one
Or not post it. You feel
yeah,
me?
exactly.
Keep promoting that thing.
Exactly. That don't mean that he's not supposed to do the one next week. Like, damn, all right, it's looking like numbers going a little down. Nope, boom, right back up. Cause you would have never went right back up if you stopped. Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah. Keep that algorithm going. Keep this being in
Bro.
people's faces all the time. Consistency.
You gotta just keep going, bro. You can't get to like a point where people is asking you, do you still do it? Like, that's when, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. I did that. That happened to me earlier this year. They was like, you still doing interviews? Because I took a break because I felt like I was just I was overloaded in a way. You feel me? I burnt myself out from just doing consistent interviews. I had to take a step back and like, I want to present these interviews differently than just putting them out every week type shit. You feel me?
Right.
So I had to work on my marketing and branding. And I got worn out.
That's
and I was
real.
like, man, let me regroup myself. You feel me? Let me get my energy back. And like, this past summer, we did me and Kevin Nash, my mentor for Accelerated Radio, we did a summer program at Crozier Middle School teaching little middle school kids from 7 years old to 17 years old about podcasting and teaching them how to do a podcast. And they we had 3 different classes, and they all had a 25-minute podcast talking about different things. You feel me? And these kids was just so alive and just into it. You feel me?
Getting exposed to
And-
it early.
Yeah,
That's dope.
but that right there, those fucking 4 weeks built my passion back up. It was like, oh, I know what I'm doing again. I know I'm doing it type shit. You feel me? So I love that. Do you have a favorite song off of Gamble?
Man, bro, it be changing really. Like, but it's between Questions and Threat.
Okay. Mine's on God and sugar free.
Okay,
and
yeah, you like them slappers.
Oh yeah. And throwback. You feel me? I could play throwbacks that late night drive song with a girl. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Throwback and Weapon is both of those. That's that late night drive.
I love it. Are we gonna get into a quick Q&A? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right. Tams or Tommy's Burger?
I'm gonna go Tams.
All right. Papers or Leafs?
I'm going Leafs.
Summer or winter?
I'm going winter.
$100,000 in cash or dinner with 50 Cent?
I need the 100K.
100K. All right.
Yeah.
You get one beat from this producer, Dr. Dre or DJ Quick.
Ooh. Damn. Quick, man. That's one of my favorites, but I'm going to go Dre.
Dre. Okay. I love it. All right.
Switch up for you?
Yeah, I was like, oh, shit. No, that's dope. All right. That was my quick 5 Q&A questions.
Okay.
You feel me?
I like that. I like that.
I love it. All right. I'm starting to do this with my guests. I'm starting to ask them, do y'all have any questions for me?
I do got questions for you, bro. What like pushes you to continue to like do Straight Out the Trunk, and what is Straight Out the Trunk? What does that mean to you? Like the name, like actually.
Straight Out the Trunk is get up and hustle every day. Put your shit in your trunk of your car and get up and get what you need to do. Rain, sleep, or snow, you gotta go get that dough.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Go put that shit in your trunk. Every hustle started in somebody's trunk where they had a car, they had to go put it in the backpack, whatever. You feel me?
Niggas done lived out the trunk, bro.
Exactly. You feel me? Hey, you gotta go hustle. You feel me?
This is real.
Hip hop came out of the trunk. You feel me? Selling CDs out of the trunks. You feel me? Your merchandise out of the trunk. You ain't got a storefront. We had the trunk in the parking lot. You feel me?
This is real, bro.
Rain, sleep, and snow. And what keeps me going? I want to retire my parents. I want my parents to have a better life than what they doing now. You feel me? I want to be able to do supply for them and just make sure everything's good for them and for my nieces and nephews and shit, and for my future kids and my future family. You feel me? So
legacy
life, building generational wealth. That's what I'm on. You feel me? And also helping my people in the community type shit. You feel me? Building the community up. And shedding light on people, people that don't get that light, you know.
Appreciate you. You shedding light on me. So
no, yes sir. You feel me? So you just
and the theme song for the Straight Out the Trunk, is that original or is that like a song?
That's original. Michael Manchester made that.
What?
Michael Manchester, he's from Inglewood. I'm working with him right now. We got a project coming out real soon.
Okay.
He an artist, producer, engineer. You feel me? He does it all. So he did that. I was
fucking with it. That shit sound like it was Straight Out the Time Machine.
Yeah. So every time I love that, he gonna love that. He gonna love that. That's right. Shout out Michael Manchester for the Straight Out the Trunk theme song. Real shit. We had a little competition. You feel me? Couple people sent their own shit in, but he was the most original. And he introduced, said our names in it. So I was like, oh, you won, bro. You feel me? Niggas was like, yo, I'm gonna send in my new single type shit. Like this is the theme song. I'm like, nigga, this ain't it. No, nigga.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, he really did his homework and did justice. You feel me?
That's
So shout out
dope as
Michael
hell.
Manchester. You feel me? Any more questions? Appreciate those questions though.
What would you rate my album out of 10?
10. I give it an 8. I can give it a 10. I want more videos. We gotta wait for more videos.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy with the videos.
And you have merchandise. You feel me with the EP. I feel like all those things, those shit matters. You feel me? The rollout is great. You feel me?
Ooh.
So yeah, I give it 8 out of 10. You feel me? Once we get them videos going, you feel me, and be able to promote those videos.
I'm accumulating data. That's what's sick. That's what niggas don't know about. Like, you know what I'm saying? With this album, I'm accumulating data for the next album. I'm figuring out what everybody likes, what people, you know what I'm saying? And
on God might be the next one. You feel me? Next single, you know?
That's definitely.
Video,
Just put it on the playlist. We working on the treatment for the video for that right now, so that's coming soon. Definitely, yeah. I
love it. Appreciate you for pulling up. Do you have any last words or encouragement, affirmations that you want to tell the listeners that's going to be viewing this?
Hey man, it is not the end. Whatever you going through, it's not that serious. That's how I be. I mean, it could be nonchalantness or it could be faith. It's how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious.
Yeah. Hey, gamble out right now.
Yeah.
EpicMustDie. Make sure y'all go stream that right now.
Yes, sir.
Stream that. Go to EpicMustDie.com. He got his own website, y'all. A lot of artists don't have their website. You feel me? He has everything at one shop stop right there. So go there, get some merchandise. Go listen to the new EP. Go purchase the new EP on iTunes. All that shit. You feel me?
Do.
EpicMustDie. Gamble out right now. It's your boy Bankhead. The name Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Appreciate you for pulling up, my man.
All right, yes.
Thank you.
Appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah. Hey, we about to get this going. Yeah, we out, yo. We out. Listen to this shit though.
Why you talking stupid? Why you in my face? Why you coming at me stupid? It's like every day if I was rich and I was balling, it ain't nothing to say. And I ain't tripping. I've been working. Just watch when it change. Surprise. You knew I was surprised. You knew that I was gifted. All it really took was time. Well, now you see a trophy. Wanna be my trophy wife? Or why is you